So, today's upper body, it's the first split of the week. We went ahead, warmed up 95 pounds, 145. I started filming after that first set. Today I've got my earbuds in. First day working out with these things in. We're going to see how we like it. Cardio yesterday with them was really nice. The music is kind of loud in my ears, but so it feels kind of weird talking with these in at the same time. So hopefully I'm not like up and down with my voice, but we will see how that goes. So we're gonna go jump up to 245. Last chest day, we did 235. That's our like 60% or so of our top max weight. We're just gonna start moving it up. I'm gonna see how 245 feels. 10 pounds might be too large of a jump, and I should go 5-pound jumps, but we'll see how it feels today. So this is for 2 sets of 5 to 8 is what we gotta go ahead and hit these at. Whoo! 245 is questionable for 2 sets, but I'm also a little too far back in the bench, so it feels really funny. I was kind of more out front of myself trying to press that. But we got through that set, so we'll go ahead and get the next one going here in a second. Consecutively, but with the quick pause in between those last 2 sets, or 2 reps, we're able to knock it out. So now we're on to cable flies, second movement today. 15 reps, cable flies, done. Now our next movement, we're going to get set up for and move into lat pull downs. Alright, so we did our first 2 sets. First one was at 120 pounds, second one 130. I'm changing my weight on this. We're going up 10 pounds there. 120 was just a little too light. So next week it'll just be 3 sets at 130, plus it feels really light then. But as of right now, feels really good. So we're going to knock out our last set of 12. And then we get to move on to easy bar curls. Alright, so did our first 2 sets, 55 pounds. Last week was 45, but they definitely felt extremely light last week. So I went ahead and bumped it up 10 pounds. 55 pounds feels pretty good right here for 15 reps. So I'm okay with working at this, getting a pretty decent arm pump. And the 14th and 15th rep on that second set, had to put a little effort to complete those. So this third set should be right in the sweet spot. Speaking of sweet spots, how's your sister doing? So next up, we've got hammer curls. That'll be 25-pound dumbbells. The hammer curls, it's going to put us into the neutral position here, which is going to hit a lot of brachialis and work along that long head on the outside of the bicep, which is going to help give you that thickness when being looked at from the front. So, we have hit bicep failure with going up that 10 pounds. And the preacher bar really cooked the biceps. And man, 25 pounds for hammer curls is real heavy after that. But we know we can work at this now, and we've got some room to increase. I only got to 10 reps on the second set, 8 on that last set of full reps. The goal is 12 to 15. The first set we hit 12, so it's extremely effective. So now we're going to go ahead and get ready, move into tricep extensions, and start blowing out the back of the arm. So, now that we're done with triceps, we're going to move on to our last two movements. First, dumbbell lat raises, then dumbbell rear flies, being chest supported. So, we're almost done. We're ready to get this stuff knocked out of here. Got a good pump going, good sweat going, breathing a little hard. We're right in the zone. So, something to remember. On yours, like second, third, fourth set, if you guys aren't making ugly faces on your last couple reps, just about all the way through your last set, you're either not doing enough reps or the weights aren't heavy enough. So, you should never look pretty and just be smiling while you're working out. Because otherwise, you're probably not working hard enough. So, you're here to tax your body and make use of the time you're putting in. Just don't come and, halfway your workout, unless you're just having an off day and it's every so often, that is what it is. But if you're coming in every single workout, and you're not at least making ugly faces and breathing hard, they're kind of wasting your time. You're never going to meet the goals and progress that you're looking for because you're not working hard enough to get there. Now, obviously, if there's like physical limitations, things like that, it is what it is. But if it's an exercise that you can do with no physical limitations, you should be putting as much as you can into those, 3 or 4 sets that you're doing. So, because if you're there doing it, for that 10, 15 seconds, maybe a minute, put what you have into it. Challenge yourself. See what type of grit you got. So, you'll definitely thank yourself more in the long run, in 6 months, 12 months, from the time you make that change to when you started. You're going to learn to like it. Mentally, you're going to challenge yourself. You're just going to make your mental stronger for everything. Because one of my buddies referenced Joe Rogan to me a few days ago, and it makes perfect sense. Apparently, he says, if the hardest part of your day is when you're at the gym, the rest of your day is easy in comparison. So, if you make this the hardest part of your life, everything else is going to be easier for you to comprehend, get through, and work through. If you have the mental fortitude to put yourself through something discomfortable every single day. Oh. Ugh. Alrighty, y'all. So that takes care of our workout for today. So upper body part 1 for this week is done. We made some progress. We went up on the bench. We went up on flies. We went up on lat pull downs. We went up on easy curl bar. So getting that little extra load in there definitely can feel a massive difference already in the way the workout feels. I'm not, everything feels like I could go back through now from the beginning and hit like one extra set as like a circuit. So that's good, but everything feels extremely, not quite exhausted or fatigued, but definitely as if it hit failure and it's kind of recouped. So that's a real good feeling. Everything feels super stimulated. So, can't complain too much about that. I know your mom doesn't. So, with that, I'm going to get on out of here, go do my evening cardio, get some food in. So, make sure you guys are working towards your goals. And most of all, just don't be a lazy fuck.